Some people consider. Okay, I don't know about the rest of the world. Okay, but some people consider um, the detox center a vacation. I heard that before. People were telling me that when I went to detox for the first time in my life on October 18th, 2018. Yeah, people there were telling me, yeah, it's like a vacation. Think of it as a vacation. Because when you go on a vacation, most times you go to a certain country, or you're going to an island, and there's not really any internet, and your data does not work. You can still use your phone, but you can't go online. You can't communicate with people. So that's basically what people are telling me at detox. So you're in a different place. You're in a different environment. You're not at home. You're here between anywhere from 3 days to a week. That's basically what they say. It all depends on how bad your withdrawals are or stuff, right? Some people have really bad withdrawals, right? But recently my withdrawals have been really bad because I ended up getting back into the drugs, right? From November 2nd until December 15th. So about a month and a half, a month and 2 weeks, like 45 days, right? So yeah, 45 days straight, though. 45 days, almost 50 days straight. So, my withdrawals lately have been pretty bad, you know what I mean? Today, tonight, when I woke up at 10:30, they weren't as bad. Right now, they're not as bad. But yesterday, like December 18th, December 19th, December 20th, December 17th, yeah, like those days, they were just, the withdrawals were just really bad. You know what I mean? Because, like, I'm like sitting here, in my room, and I'm like thinking, like, I don't have anything, or like I have, like $7. Okay, I still did not spend. And that's random. That is really random with me. That's random because I would never, I would hardly save money. I mean, even $5, $7, I would never save that really. I would spend it because I would, need what I need. You know what I mean? Like need food, or just be stupid and buy like beer. And that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna go and spend my last $7 on like a few tall boys, because you can get like three tall boys for 6.50. But I did not do that. But like, I wasn't gonna go back. I was almost gonna go back to detox, but I did not decide. I decided not to do that. I just said, whatever. I'm just gonna figure something out. So if I probably didn't have this laptop, and I just had cable, it would probably be a different story. But at least I can do a video, and you can I can get online and stuff. So at least that's But I just want to talk about detox here because my withdrawals have been really bad. And they're probably going to get bad again, like after I start drinking and then when I'm off the booze again, because, Friday, December 21st, I'm going to have, money, right? So, I'm going to be drinking, right? That's usually what I do. So, you know, and then after December 21st, the next pay won't be until January 5th, which is after the holidays, right? January 5th, 2019. So that's like weeks later, right? So, like I think 2 weeks or something, yeah. But I don't know, guys. I mean, maybe January, I might consider on going back one more time because, I mean, like I said, it's been since October since I've been to detox. I just want to give it another try. I want to give it more experience. I want to try like the meetings, getting to know more people. I'm thinking, like, like mid-January or something. I don't know how to figure that out. But yeah, detox, you only go for, like I said, up to a week. Um, you don't get into rehab right away. It takes time for that because once you're, like to get in right away for a treatment center, you have to pay for that. But to get in for free, you have to wait like a while. So it could take like a few months. You never know, right? It all depends on it all depends on the condition. I don't know whatever. It all depends on the paperwork because you have to do a lot of paperwork and stuff. Because when you go to a treatment center, you're usually there for like at least 6 months to a year. So it's like you're gone for a while, right? You're gone most of the year, right? So I don't think I'm gonna do that. I know that's the real help going to a treatment center, but the only thing with that is it just takes too long, right? So it's best just to go to detox between 3 to 5 days, and then if they see that you're feeling okay, then they'll release you because you can't stay there forever, right? It's not a shelter. You can't stay there for like 2 weeks or 45 days, whatever it is for being at a shelter. I don't know how that works, but yeah. But no, a detox center is not a shelter. It's better than a shelter because like the detox center, like the kitchen is open from like 5 in the morning until 9:30 at night. It's open all day. It's open for a very long time. Where if you go to a shelter, it's not like that. You know what I mean? You don't have access to that. You know what I mean? So yeah, a detox center is a lot better than a shelter. So yeah, so it's easy. You just call them up and you say, you talk to them on the phone and you tell them what's going on, and about your addictions and stuff, and then and then you go there and stuff like that, and I mean, you're in a room with like 9 or 10 other people, but like in a way, it's a little worth it if you really want to go. But if you don't, and everything's good at home, then yeah, I just stay at home. Because, like I said, going to a detox center is okay, yeah, cool, they're giving you food. Um, and stuff like that, but you don't have access to your cell phone. So, you know what I mean? So there's those things that, so you're not going to detox to party, so it's not really like a vacation. Because a vacation, when you're going on a vacation, you're going to party. So it's not really like a vacation, really, because you're just there to get help. But a lot of people take advantage and they just use it because if people don't have nothing to eat and they have nowhere to go and they don't want to go to a shelter and they're having, withdrawals, then they're going to go to detox, right? But in a way, um, it's still good to go to if you don't have anything and if you're having a lot of, withdrawals and if you don't have any food. Because last time when I went, I didn't have any food at all. I didn't have nothing. So yeah, I had to go to like I wanted to try out the detox, and I did, but I was just too nervous at the first time when I went, so it just wasn't for me. So what I did was I was eligible to get a loan, so I did a loan, and then I ended up having some money then. So, but then I got a detox. I got the loan, and then I ended up blowing it on alcohol. Right, I ended up, partying. So, but yes, it is a second option if you really really want to go to it. Um, but if there's a way that you can get money and you have food and you have money and stuff, then you don't really need to go to detox. And if your withdrawals are not as bad, you don't really need to go to detox. But if things are bad like they were in October, then yeah, like December, things were getting like that. December, my withdrawals were getting bad, just like October, but I just didn't bother going to detox because I have food. I have something to eat, so I'm not going hungry. But that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are only going to go there for food, right? And somewhere to sleep. You know what I mean? So, just letting you guys know if you don't know about detox or if you don't know how detox works. That's how it works. Unfortunately, most people just take advantage of it, right? I know my father, he took advantage of it. So, but that's all I gotta say, guys. So, anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy your holidays and Merry Christmas.